Man, it's not been a great year for Drizzy Drake. It's really not been a great year for Drizzy Drake, okay? I've said it a couple of times, okay? I feel like Drake is in an unfortunate position. I don't even want to bring this up because, like, you know, it's been done to death now. But it's like last couple of things that he's dropped, he's not quite been able to get that #1 song spot that he's been looking for. Nokia did very well, but it hit #2. He kept getting beaten down on the charts by Kendrick Lamar. His little single with Central C. Central C was cool. I had no more Central C slander. He was very cool. His manager's another story, but Central C was cool. But that song really was supposed to be a smash hit. It didn't quite do what it was supposed to do. It just is what it is. Okay, I'm just keeping it very real. But what did I miss? Good song, good effort. Still hit #2. He couldn't quite hit the charts. And everybody was saying October's very own was about to release an album. He was about to drop Iceman and finally clap back at Kendrick Lamar. And what happened? October 2025. Tumbleweed, man. Crickets. No album, no nothing. We ain't heard from Drake. He is still lying low. You know what I'm saying? Academics are saying Iceman coming soon every single time that Drake comments on the live, but ain't no Iceman to be seen, man. It looks like the ice might have melted. Okay. It is definitely unthawed. Somebody left the freezer ajar. And we haven't seen no Iceman for a minute. And now Drake is in the headlines for a different reason. This is a very random story, but I just personally wanted to actually find out about this story. And basically, we're going to do it together, okay? Because Drake has crashed out. Apparently, this is an old clip from a couple of years ago. I don't know how old it is. People are saying maybe 2023. But Drake crashed out, man. He was denied entry to a Shisha lounge. Apparently, they gave his section away to somebody else in Turks and Caicos. And I'm not going to lie, nobody else has done more PR for Turks and Caicos as... I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm not cultured. I ain't rich enough to be going to these exotic places. You know what I'm saying? Someone at Central C can tell me how to pronounce that because I ain't got a clue, all right? I ain't doing... I don't know what's going on in Turks and Caicos. All right. But apparently, okay, Drake runs it over there. Drake's the first person I ever heard. I think Drake and Grant Cardone are the only people I ever heard talk about Turks and Caicos. I thought Turks was where you went and got your hair transplant done, but apparently not. But anyway, our boy Drake apparently isn't getting the love that he deserves in Turks, man. He was apparently denied his section. He loves a little shisha lounge. He loves a little hookah lounge. Baby, pair me the hookah. All right. Apparently, they weren't feeling him and he didn't get let into his section. They're saying they gave his section away and he acting bad. So he was really popping his stuff, man. So look at this, man. He was going full Karen. You can't, I don't want to get copyrighted, but you can see here, he's giving it the full Italian. Hey, hey, hey. Like you disrespect me. Look at him. Okay. I'll tell you, that finger working overtime for him, man. I can't lie. He's hitting them with the KBs. He's hitting with the Karen B's special. All right. I'll show you. Give my section away. Next time, ask. All right. Don't take away my booth. All right. They said, get out the booth. All right. They said to Drizzy Drake, of all people, get out of the booth. It's peak for him. Okay. But now, apparently we're actually hearing a response. Okay. Because I believe that we have just got a response, okay, on Way Up with Angela Yee. She has actually got a little phone call from the man who apparently runs the Shisha Lounge where this all went down. And she's basically, this is just dropped, all right? She's basically had the Shisha Lounge owner, he's called in to explain the viral altercation. And apparently maybe it wasn't as bad as people thought. So let's have a little reaction to this because I wanted to know what was going on with this. And I thought, you know what, like, let me just record myself reacting to this because I feel like it's interesting. Let's go. Way Up with Angela Yee.
And I want to ask you about this video me and B-Dot saw that's been circulating of Drake. It said that he was mad that his table was given away.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but over the weekend I've been getting so much calls about this video that is circling of a situation with Drake, but there's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. You know, in 2023, I think it was the 9th of December, it was Drake's first time to Shisha, and to be honest, I think it was more of a prank, you know. I consider Drake the ambassador to Turks and Caicos. And
now, I don't know about that explanation. He's saying, it was more of a prank. I consider Drake an ambassador to Turks. This happened in 2023. I think he said December of 2023. But what happened? Because I ain't going to lie, that didn't look like no prank. That looked like smoke. That looked like he'd seen Kendrick in the spot. And like the security are pushing him back. They're actually putting hands on him. Like, that's not a good look. He's looking Karen'd off. And he's looking pissed. And unless he's, we know he's a great actor since the Degrassi days. But he's looking mad. He's looking super angry, all right? And, saying Drake pointing fingers at somebody. He's previously visited Turks a whole bunch of times, all right? and Drake's the one who's teaching everyone about this spot. So I need to hear more than that.
Even for the 3 years that he wasn't coming to Shisha, thanks to him, everybody from America was coming to Turks because of him. And, you know, we had a little bit of a misunderstanding, you know, thanks to, you know, his people, Chubbs and CJ. Like, these guys had been my brothers for the 3 years that I was open before I even met Drake. But that weekend was the first time I met Drake. And, you know, we were able to chop it up a couple of days later. And ever since then, that man has been doing nothing more than promoting Shisha and sending all his people to Shisha Lounge.
Okay, so this is an old video, just to clarify, from 2023.
Yeah.
Oh. So he's saying that basically they squashed it after this. There was a misunderstanding. Someone saying it was a prank. That definitely didn't look like no prank. The way he pointing that finger. The way that finger got pointed. Look at that. Look at that motion. That ain't no prank, man. That's a pointing to kill, man. But yeah, he's saying it was a misunderstanding, and ever since then, Drake has been locked in with a Shisha Lounge.
Okay. This is an old video of the 9th of December, 2023, on a Saturday night. You know, Drake finally made his appearance to Shisha, and he basically, you know, I think it was a prank, you know, because
he's saying it was a prank. Like, how?
This is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in your life once you get to know him, but he does have a funny side.
See, I knew they didn't deport the Canadians.
Yeah, they
Angela.
didn't deport them. Yeah, they love Canada. But look, just so y'all know, I was going to Shisha before that, though. I just want to put that out there.
Yes, you was. The funny part about it was, you know, the night when Drake said to me, he says, "Ronnie, I know who you are. You got the nicest place on the island." And I said, "Well, damn, okay." You know.
Well, pull up finally. You were like, "Well, pull up finally."
Exactly. And ever since then, that's the only place that man come. Even if there's always going to be a section at Shisha for Drake. There's always going to be a section.
We'll put my tab on his tab from now on.
Let's book this flight.
No problem.
Well, look, okay, it's all well and good. All right, it's all well and good. Okay, Drake crashing out. Apparently it was a prank. It was all just a prank. It was a prank, bro. It's a prank, bro. Tell you what's not a prank. Where's this Iceman album? Where's this Iceman album, bro? Like, where is it? Where? What did I miss? Like, where's the? It was supposed to be October's very own. Now, I'm gonna use this opportunity, this little bit of motion from the Drake crash out at the Shisha spot to just dunk on him a little bit. I rock with Drake. I'm a fan of Drake. I've always been more of a fan of Drake's music than Kendrick's music, but I do feel like GNX was absolutely fire through and through, and I do feel like that is Kendrick's best album. Drake hasn't really released something with that much impact in a minute, and I want to hear it. That Sexy Songs for You thing, it was aight. It was aight, but GNX was one of those albums that's like, you know, not too many tracks, super fire through and through, non-stop, just bangers, hard stuff all the way through, no filler. I feel like the Sexy Songs for You was a little bit fillery. Nokia was hard. There's a couple other songs that were right. But where is this album, man? They're talking about these little sections, you know. Obviously, we had the Central C one, episode 2, where he dissed me, all of that good stuff, man. We had episode 1. Where basically, you know, he kind of, you know, it's just like, bro, like, where is it, bro? Where is this thing? Like, episode 3 took place in Milan. We're just dying to hear this, bro. How are you missing the October's very own deadline? Okay, so there's really nothing to. I was hoping maybe this Wikipedia page that someone might have had maybe like a little bit of backstory, a little bit of background, but like, where is the album, bro? Like, I'm trying to hear the album. I don't know where the hell it is. If anybody finds it, if anybody finds Iceman and it's not melted, all right, if you find a puddle somewhere, okay, scoop it up, put it in the freezer, and just somebody get me this Iceman, because I want to love this. I want to love this album. I want to hear it. And you got Drake over here crashing out about Shisha. Like, bro, you need to be pointing that finger at Kendrick Lamar, man, because we want to hear you on Smoke. And I still think that song, look, I don't think he should have dropped that Central C song. I think he should have put a verse on that Central C drill song where he's dissing me. And I feel like that should have been the single. It should have been aggressive. He should have dissed Kendrick. They both should have dissed. Central could have dissed Digga D and me as well. And he did diss Digga D in there as well, to be fair. But, you know, Drake should have just got on the dissing. They should have all just, like, got on a drill song and just got on some gangster energy. People love that gangster energy from Drake, you know, Mob Ties, all of this stuff, bro. Like, please give us something to work with. Like, we want to love you, Drake. Just give us something to work with. I really beg you, okay? So stop crashing out about the Shisha, get back in the booth, and like hopefully we're going to see some fire music from you soon. But that's just a quick little Drizzy update, man. I don't really speak on Drizzy enough on this channel, but trying to see that album soon, man. So catch you guys in the next video. I've got some more updates coming. I've got some crazy stuff that I've just cooked up. I'm about to drop a video before it's Inception, basically. You're going to see another video before you see this video, but I'm telling you, that video is sick. I'll see you there. Peace.